What's up, guys? Trader Neil here, back at you with another crypto video. So today we are going to be taking a look at one of your favorite coins, Solana. Solana has been one of the coins that a lot of people love to look at, and is probably like one of the most biggest mindshare coins this cycle. So I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on Sol right now and where I see it going short term. But before I get started, guys, I would very much appreciate it if you all like this video, subscribe to my channel at Trader Neil, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. I actually did a weekly live stream and uploaded that here on my YouTube channel on Friday, guys. It's pretty long, so in one way, yes, it might take a little bit of your time, but I go over a lot of setups here, guys. I go over everything from Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, in short, to also USDT, Ondo, a couple of your favorite altcoins. So definitely check this out if there's a couple altcoins you guys are like specifically interested in, because I bet I cover it in here. Alright, guys, let us get started by looking at Solana on the daily chart. So the reason why I wanted to look at Sol again with you guys is because honestly I am starting to see some, like, let's say, interesting developments here on Sol, to where I think this one might actually start to get a bounce pretty soon. So far, of course, on Solana you've had a, let's say, like, pity bounce from 95 bucks up to current price. So I mean, so far you've had a 36% move, and that's not bad. But honestly, guys, looking at this daily chart on Sol, I see some okay things. First off, I really like Sol above this 115 to really 120 level. If I zoom in here on Sol to current price, really anything above these levels has me bullish on Sol for at least higher prices short term. The reason being, guys, is Sol has probably one of the cleanest ranges out of all the crypto charts out there right now. This daily close over here back in December of 2023 marked a top here, and it also marked a top in this daily close and open in February 2024. Whenever Sol finally flipped those levels into support, the top side being 120, it flew to 150 and then eventually 200 bucks next. And looking at the price here currently, even though here on Solana we have prices that, you know, it could be argued that we are in the process of making another lower high, as long as Sol is closing above this 115 to 120 level, I am going to be interested in at least seeing this come up to your next big resistance point. And for me, that is this 150 zone. So you can really view the Solana chart in two ways. I think you can view it in ranges between 150 and then your second range all the way back up to about 180, which makes a lot of sense if you look at Sol. Whenever we put in this huge Trump Federal Reserve, crypto reserve, whatever you may call it, candle here, back at the beginning of March, this ended up being your top. And so personally, I think that's an area to be interested in. And overall, this 152 level is another area I'd be interested in, simply based off of previous support resistance in this range, guys. But here's my other thing on Sol. Is this an area where I would be currently looking to buy? It wouldn't be, in my opinion, bad to at least have a starter position here on Sol to see if you could nab these higher prices. But overall, if you saw Sol come down to at least retest anywhere in this 120 to 115 zone, I think that would be a buy. And the reason being is a couple things. First, if I draw a harmonic here, I'd choose the XABC dual tool here on TradingView. If I take my pull from this August 2024 low to my high here in November of 2024, low in December of 2024, all-time highs, and then finally to our current low here, I have what's called a bullish shark pattern here on the chart, guys. And honestly, to me, this is a perfect reaction that you'd want to get off of that 1.13 area that I have. And so locally, do I think Solana might pull back some? Yes, potentially. And even it might come all the way down here to put in a double bottom before a reclaim, and that would be totally fine too. But I do think the safest move here, guys, is to look to bid the retest in this zone. And if Solana does come down lower to retest this D point, then I would be just waiting for the reclaim, and then I would take the trade here. But really, the RR to be able to take a trade from this level to higher prices is pretty fantastic, guys. Anywhere between 115 to 120 could give you a 31% move to 152. And then lastly, in my opinion, one of the better case scenarios, get a move all the way up to 179, which would be pretty damn nice. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, like, hey, Neil, like, yes, it would be nice to see Sol get a pretty significant bounce here. 152 to 179 would be nice, but why not get a bounce all the way up to all-time highs and get a significant level and get a significant push here? Well, overall, I do think for Sol, it is one of those things, guys, that if Bitcoin really does get a move to fresh all-time highs, Sol does have potential, in my opinion, to push higher and to potentially put in a new all-time high of its own. But overall, guys, until Solana really makes a big statement and breaks back above 180, you really got to treat this as just like your simple range, guys. 180 being your highs is probably the safest way to play it until you start to get daily closes back above that level. Because honestly, if you do start to see Sol get back above 180 and get daily closes like what you saw here November 2024, and you see momentum starting to push up, that's when I would be more interested in trying to bid this and take this higher. But for now, your RR is pretty good for at least a short-term bounce. I do have one more chart to show you that has me bullish on Sol, but before I show you that chart, I wanted to show you guys something special. Alright guys, so real quick before we finish up the video on Solana, I wanted to give you guys a quick plug into top tier signals. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking, you've been like, well, Neil, I know that your Discord group, I want to join, but I don't have the funds right now, and I would like to be able to at least ask you some questions, talk to you, etc., etc. Well, here at Top Tier Signals, guys, you guys can join for free. And so I'll put the invite link in the description below. It'll look like this up here in the top side of my screen. But the nice thing here about Top Tier Signals, guys, is you guys can join the Discord. It is a free invite, and you guys will be able to see a screen that looks really similar to mine right now. You guys will see my welcome channel. You guys can check out the announcements here. You guys can go in free chat and ask me questions anytime here. And then I will be posting some free plays. I have my trade recaps here, and you guys can see my YouTube channel referral links all here if you want to trade with me in the Discord. And of course, if you guys want to see all of my plays, you can hit the get access section and check that out. But for now, I think this is going to be a really great tool for anyone that especially is newer to the crypto and Discord space. If you guys don't want to put up that upfront investment before you check things out, before you ask me questions, etc., etc., definitely join the Top Tier Signals free Discord. I put that link in the description below. Check it out and come say hi to me, guys. All right, guys, back to the video. So the other thing that I wanted to show you all that has me looking for higher prices, at least short term, on Sol is I was looking at the Sol Bitcoin chart here. If you're looking at the Sol Bitcoin chart as a whole here on the daily, my thing that interests me is if I take a fib pull from our lows back in March of 2023 to our all-time highs here in April of 2024, we just came down and filled the entire golden pocket fib here, guys, which to me is one area that I am looking to see a kickstart in price. Getting a bounce off the golden pocket is really beneficial to me, especially because to me, looking at the chart here, we are trying to find areas for this coin to bounce. And for me personally, on Sol BTC, I think this is a perfect place to see coins start to bounce from. And Sol BTC getting a higher time frame move off of this golden pocket can be really beneficial if daily trend holds here. So currently, daily trend is trying to flip bullish for now, guys. And if this can continue as is, then I can see Sol BTC pushing higher, which in then would be good, in my opinion, for Sol USDT as well. I think locally, you could see a move here on Sol BTC up to at least 0.18 Satoshis here, which in my opinion probably coincides with about like $150 Solana. And if you see that level flipped, which will be a big resistance, guys. I mean, looking at this level right now, that is literally like your range lows for your entire range on Sol BTC from December of 23 to your February 2025 lows. And so flipping this area is going to be sticky. Honestly, I think even if we make our way up here, we probably get a retest, a higher low, and see something like that. But overall, guys, I do think this is ready for a bounce. And hopefully, for Sol holders out there, this could end up being your low before a new high on Sol BTC, which in the end, like I talked about earlier, guys, we got to see some key levels reclaimed on Solana to be able to see all-time highs again. And if this 0.18 level gets reclaimed on Sol BTC, then I will be more so in the camp that we do see fresh all-time highs on Sol at some point. But we got to start flipping some important levels such as this one on Sol BTC. And I do think locally we do have a chance to do that pretty soon. So let's see what happens. Alright guys, so that is it for the Sol video today. I wanted to give you guys my updated thoughts on Sol. Pretty much the idea is I do think a Sol bounce is coming, and to what and where, if you guys want to rewatch the video, check that out because I have some targets. 150, 180 is specifically what I am looking at potentially, but if you guys enjoyed it, if you guys stuck around till the end of this video, I would very much appreciate it if you in the comment section below comment Solana, because I mean that is the coin of the day right now, and let's see if we can get a bounce. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching and staying till the end. This is Trader Neil signing out. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for a fresh video very soon. Peace.